Hello, good morning. My team is formed by my classmate David Ricardo Silva Ramirez and I, Tania Guadalupe Oro Ramirez. Today, we will talk to a specialist about the COVID-19 pandemic, health measures, and the new normality at work and at school in Mexico. The specialist we have as guest today is Dr. Cesar Jose Escamilla Rios, who has treated several cases of COVID-19. So he can tell us about his experience and give us some advice.
Yeah, Daniel, that's right. Thanks for having me. It's really a pleasure to be here.
Hello, good morning, Dr. Escamilla. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
We know that emerged in Mexico from COVID-19 disease in early 2020, and this has changed the lives of many people around the world. Let's start by talking about symptoms. We know that some symptoms are temperature, cold, and tiredness. Could you mention some less common symptoms?
Hmm. Well, less common symptoms. Let's see. Well, of course, the common symptoms include headache, loss of the sense of smell, and chest pain or even pressure, which is what can make the sickness of illness way worse than it should be. So yeah, that's pretty much the thing that make people realize that they have the COVID-19 when they see that they don't have this sense of taste and some kind of chest pain. So yeah, that's it.
We also know some recommended health measures that people should follow to avoid contracting. TD such as social distancing, use of mask, and frequent hand washing. Have you thought of a proposal of to encourage our people to follow these health measures?
Hmm. Well, rather than encourage them, I think that we could use the internet for reaching out more people to get the awareness in a higher level, to a higher level, you know. So I think that the use of the internet or using the internet and social media can make a huge change and actually make people realize that all of all the things that are going on right now with this pandemic and the COVID-19 in general. So yeah.
Yeah, you are right. And now it's very important that we had better take care to not prolong this situation. We need to take into account what the doctor tell us. We really need to listen to the recommendation of people approaching this knowledge. Um, do you think the vaccine developed by the Pfizer laboratory can help our country be prepared to back for the new normality?
We prefer to be back. Well, let me think. Well, the Pfizer vaccine, at least for what I saw, came in a really good time. We were expecting it to come really later, but right now you can see that we're vaccinated oldsters and we're about to vaccinate, teachers and adults. So I think that the situation is getting better, at least when it comes to vaccination. Obviously, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Nothing is perfect. But yeah, I think that this, or at least in my opinion, that this vaccine can really help us and not make everything go 100% normal, but at least bring our back, sorry, bring our lives back on track. So yeah, that's what I think.
Speak, speak of the new normality. The government pretend to return to classes in the second half of 2021. And what do you think? Could the students see their classmates again for this time?
For Okay. Well, it's a very close date. Even if we see that's almost 6 months or something, that's kind of a very soon or a close date. So, in my opinion, if people don't respect all the health measures that the government is giving us, then I think that date or any date won't be even possible. So, yeah, I don't believe that's possible. I think that's very unlikely. And yes, I just think that if we can raise awareness, that's even well a little bit possible, but not at a 100% degree.
Yeah, it is sad to know this because students prefer to take classes in the classroom rather than online classes. The time has ended, and this has been all, Dr. Escamilla. Thank you for joining us today and for having answered some questions that will help you to know more about this topic.
Okay. Yeah. And thanks for having me, Tanya. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. And it was a really good interview. Thank you.
We have finally finished this interview and hope liked you. We said goodbye and see you soon.
Yeah, good. Yeah, goodbye. Have a good one.
Thank you, Dr. Escamilla. Goodbye.
Goodbye.